Young and the Restless spoilers reveal Phyllis's anger, Sharon's secrets, and Adam's jealousy, the Young and the Restless's twisted plot. Life in Genoa City is never short of turmoil. From complicated relationships to hidden secrets, everything is intertwined to create a dramatic picture. And this time, Phyllis Summers, Sharon Newman, Adam Newman, and other characters are caught in a never-ending spiral. Anger and frustration. Phyllis Summers has never been one to forgive easily, and this time, her anger towards Michael Baldwin is justified. In a tense confrontation, Phyllis angrily asks Michael how he can protect Sharon Newman, the woman she believes tried to kill her. "You're choosing to protect the woman who took everything from my son. What kind of friend is that?" Phyllis bluntly questioned. But Michael, with his usual composure, replied that everyone, even the guilty, deserved to have a lawyer. Their conversation quickly escalated. Michael reminded Phyllis that she had also been charged with murder and had a lawyer. However, Phyllis disagreed. It was self-defense. What about Sharon? She just lied about her dementia. Phyllis begged Michael to decline the case, but Michael did not back down. He believed that Sharon also had mitigating circumstances. In the height of her frustration, Phyllis declared that she was not sure their friendship could survive this. Adam Newman, jealousy explodes. Meanwhile, in another corner of Genoa City, Adam Newman was seething when he saw Sally Spectra, the woman he still had feelings for, with Billy Abbott. Standing next to Victor Newman, Adam gritted his teeth and asked, "What the hell is she thinking? He's just a loser." Victor, who always had a sharp and meaningful look, just smiled slightly. "There might be another explanation, Adam." But this only made Adam more angry. He could not accept the image of Sally leaving one of the hotel suites with Billy. In Adam's heart, jealousy came not only from love, but also from wounded pride. He could not bear that the man he despised the most had the woman he desired. Sharon Newman, decisive decision. Sharon Newman, despite being in the midst of trouble, decided to make a decisive decision towards Cameron, a character who had once had a great influence on her. "I don't need you anymore," Sharon said, her voice decisive but no less painful. This sentence was a release, but also opened a new chapter full of difficulties for her. Faith Newman and an important clue. Meanwhile, Faith Newman suddenly remembers an important detail related to the mysterious accident. In a conversation with Nick and Mariah, she mentions a series of text messages that Phyllis received from Sharon. But when Nick says that the accident happened around 6 o'clock, Faith immediately objects, "That's impossible. Sharon didn't have her phone at the time, she lost it." This clue shocks everyone. Nick, who has always protected Sharon, can't help but wonder, if Sharon wasn't the one who texted Phyllis, then who did? This question becomes the key to a larger mystery, sending everyone on a journey to find the truth. Connecting the pieces. The story in Genoa City continues to revolve around overlapping relationships and unrevealed secrets. Phyllis faces the disappointment of a friendship, Sharon faces major challenges, Adam wrestles with his emotions, and Faith may hold the key to solving a major mystery. Each character has their own journey, but they are all caught up in the same vortex of confusing events. Will the truth come to light? And how will the relationships between the characters change? Only time will tell. Genoa City continues to be a hub of conflict, intrigue, and intense emotions. The people here are constantly caught in a whirlwind of love, hate, and complicated relationships. This time, the story focuses on Victor Newman, Adam Newman, Sally Spectra, Sharon Newman, and others as they face inevitable events. Victor and Adam, jealousy and a lesson in repression. At a fancy restaurant, Victor Newman and his son, Adam, sit at a nearby table, watching Billy Abbott and Sally Spectra chatting happily. The developing relationship between Billy and Sally not only annoys Adam, but also inflames his simmering jealousy. "Look, Billy Boy Abbott and Sally Spectra are a match made in heaven," Victor says, a wry smile crossing his face. "They deserve each other." Adam, unable to bear the sight, asked the waiter to send a bottle of the best champagne to Billy and Sally's table. "For me," he insisted. The gesture was not only a teasing act but also an expression of Adam's frustration. The bottle was brought. Billy, unfazed, refused to accept it and signaled the waiter to take it away. He even smiled defiantly at Adam, which made Adam's anger rise. "Just one punch," Adam said through gritted teeth, trying to stand up but was held back by Victor. Victor, with experience, advised, "Don't do that. They're not worth your humiliation. Sally isn't good enough for you, and you'll find someone else who is." Victor's words did not appease Adam. He got up and left, leaving in unresolved anger. Sharon Newman, facing the ghosts of the past. At the Crimson Lights Cafe, Sharon Newman did the last cleaning before closing. She told Esther Valentine that she could go home and lock the door. But the peaceful night was quickly broken by Cameron's appearance. His face was full of triumph, and his words were like sharp blades stabbing Sharon. "The best you can hope for now is some time at Fairview," Cameron said. "Then your family will stop coming to see you. You will die alone and forgotten." Sharon, with all the strength she had left, answered firmly, "I don't need you anymore." She closed her eyes as if to chase away his ghost, and when she opened them, Cameron was gone. But the fear remained. Soon there was a knock on the door. Outside stood Adam, who had been an important part of Sharon's life. When he entered, Sharon asked bluntly, "What do you want?" Adam replied with rare sincerity, "I'm worried about you. When I was in trouble, you were there to help me. Now it's my turn. What can I do to help you?" Sharon hesitated, but finally she said, "You and I, we don't always bring out the best in each other. This is something I need to face on my own." Adam did not give up, though. He emphasized that he would always be there if Sharon needed help. Nick Newman and Phyllis Summers, faith tested. At a hospital, Nick Newman sat by Phyllis Summers' bed. His eyes were filled with worry, while Phyllis gently thanked him, "I'm alive because of you. You went through fire for me." Still, Nick could not shake off his doubts. He asked bluntly, "Are you sure Sharon was the one who caused the accident?" Phyllis paused, pondering the question. Finally, she replies, "When I was forced off the road, she probably thought she killed me. That might have pushed her over the edge." Phyllis's answer doesn't reassure Nick, but rather confuses him even more. Is that really the truth? Or is there something else they're not seeing? Unresolved contradictions. The story in Genoa City gets more tense. Adam struggles with jealousy, Sharon struggles with the ghosts of her past, and Nick faces unresolved doubts. Each character is caught up in their own emotional whirlpools, but they all have one common destination: the truth. Victor Newman, like a calculating strategist, remains an observer. Despite his sharp advice to Adam, he can't help but have his own plans in mind. Where will Adam and Sally's relationship go? Will Sharon overcome her pain and find peace? And Nick, will he be able to come up with a final answer to his heart? The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that while everyone is stunned by Sharon's confession, Phyllis will wake up. However, don't expect Phyllis to free Sharon. Phyllis will be chasing Sharon with both guns. So Sharon won't just have two killers chasing her, but also other characters with tridents. Phyllis will make demands on Sharon, forcing him to turn himself in to receive leniency from the police. Will Phyllis' threats make Sharon reconsider? Subscribe to Yonder for the latest news on the channel.